St Mary's Churchyard in the pretty village of Hale, just outside Liverpool. A place where time seems to gently doze beneath ancient trees, and every weather-worn stone has a whisper of its own. St Mary's itself is a venerable old beauty. The church dates back to the 14th century, though it is believed a place of worship stood here long before that. The building we can see today was largely rebuilt in the 19th century, but its soul remains much older, steeped in centuries of devotion, sorrow, joy, and the quiet passing of countless lives. Wandering among these hallowed stones, you'll find gravestones from the 1700s, my absolute favourites. Their inscriptions worn soft by wind and rain, their stories half lost to time. But if you linger a while, you might just catch a glimpse of those who once lived and laughed in this village. Labourers, farmers, merchants, mothers, children, all now folded into the earth, sharing secrets with roots of the grass. And tucked away here is a rather splendid example of memento mori, a stark reminder carved in stone of mortality's certainty. Skulls, crossbones, urging us to reflect upon our fleeting dance upon this mortal stage. There's a certain poetry to it, don't you think? A melancholy beauty that compels us to cherish our brief candle flame of life. But Hale's most famous residence lies beneath a rather more substantial monument. Here rests John Middleton, the legendary Childe of Hale, a gentle giant who stood, by some accounts, over 9 feet tall. Born in 1578, he was said to be so large that King James I brought him to court as a marvel. Middleton's statue stands in the village today. His mortal remains lie here, under a long grave befitting his extraordinary stature. Imagine the sight of such a figure striding through the fields or ducking through the church doors to pray. The setting itself is perfectly idyllic. The churchyard's nestled amidst peaceful countryside, flanked by trees, with little birds flitting from stone to stone. On a quiet afternoon, with sunlight flittering through the leaves and the scent of grass thick in the air, it is the perfect place to lose yourself. To wander among the gravestones, to read old names and dates, to feel history breathing close. And there's something deeply comforting in these places, among the moss and the lichen, the sigh of the wind, and the hush of the ancient stones. You could almost reach across centuries. It reminds us how connected we all are, how each generation rests gently atop the last, and how love and memory keep even the longest departed alive. So next time you're near Liverpool, take a little detour to Hale. Stroll through St Mary's Churchyard. Trace your fingers over carvings that have endured for hundreds of years. Pay your respects to the Childe of Hale and let your heart wander, just for a while, through the delicate tapestry of lives that came before us. Because in places like this, the past's never truly past. It's only sleeping, waiting for curious souls like ours to come whispering among the graves.